when that 5 piece start looking like a dime piece. Real talk.
I was just patient, never try skating. Fuck niggas hating.
Ain't nothing new. You log onto your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, and you see all these women with all these filters on. And they got the little pretty eye filters, and they got the blemish removing filters where their skin looks a little bit lighter, 2 shades lighter and more smooth, and they all sucked in and tight, and they got their rump sitting on the bathroom sink, and you just be like, You know what I'm saying? And you just get lost, and if you like me, you like to jump off of that quick because you don't want to get sucked in. You know what I'm saying? Because hopefully at this point in time in your life, you know that all that's just facade. You know what I'm saying? You ever been you ever been talking to a woman that you just thought was extremely attractive, and then when she opened her mouth, you were just like, she need to shut up. I don't want to hear nothing she talking about. Look, it's happened. But then again, have you had that chick that you just overlooked? You know, you thought she was cool. You know, you try to friend zone her, like not literally how women be trying to do as men, but you didn't say, hey, I'm only interested in being your friends. I don't really think men talk like that. I'm not sure. I don't speak for all of us, but I ain't never told no woman, I think we better off as friends. But I ain't every man. So you pass this chick up, and then one day you just start seeing stuff in her. You be like, damn, she look kind of good, low key. In this video, I want to break down how sometimes a 5-piece can start looking like a dime piece. Let's jump right into it, all right? This is my personal experience, my personal take. Let me know if you agree. Number 1, she's all natural. The new social norm is to have contacts, 30-inch weave, BBL, boob job, slim waist, designer bag, long nails, pedicure toes, just Barbie doll. Just everything that you can possibly pick out or look at on a woman is tidy. You know what I mean? That's the new social norm. And ain't nobody mad at that. Ain't not a nan man in the world gonna be mad at a woman who took the time to look good. Ever. Okay? But this 5-piece, she look the same. She don't not just when she go in the mirror. You know, she look like this every day for the most part. And so you like, it's not that exciting at first. You know what I'm saying? But I had a female chick. I had a chick one time that looked really good aesthetically on the outside. Got her home, and she was hiding herself from me under the blankets. I was like, what's going on here? Girl took a shower, washed off that makeup. She had bad acne. Took off her clothes. She was wearing a girdle, sucking her stuff in. And I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. You know, I was like, you know, you get accustomed to seeing this maybe 9, 10 piece. And then when she gets undressed, you looking at like a 6, 7. But it's such a dramatic difference that it throws you off. But this 5-piece, and I'm just using 5-piece to exaggerate the difference from what we are looking at online, okay? So it doesn't mean she's ugly. It just means that she ain't all done up. She ain't got no BBL. She ain't got no lifts. She don't wear contacts. If she does, it's so she can see. She, you know, she could wear weaves, but she's a casual. She's not always done up every day of her life. You know what I mean? She just, whenever she feel like doing it. She's not trying to impress nobody. She's not trying to keep up with the Joneses and keep up with the trends. And she's not taking selfies every 5 minutes and has to post a picture of thirst traps every Tuesday and Wednesday to make sure that she gets her status up on her social media page. No. She's just an average looking woman. Okay? 5 should represent average looking woman, not ugly. If I say 3, that's bad. 5 is just an average looking woman. Anyway, let's get back to the point. Okay, so the reason why we would even call her a 5 is because she ain't done up. It's not like she don't look as good as them. You know, the women who got all the makeup and all the weave and all that BB, she can look just as good as them, but she not wearing none of that stuff. And all those things enhance the way a woman looks. Okay? That's one thing that you'll notice about a 5 that start looking like a dime is that she's consistent with the way she looks. It's like, okay, it ain't no dime piece today, 7 tomorrow. It's a 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay? You get accustomed to seeing her, you seeing the real deal. Okay? Number 2. Okay? She can hold a conversation that isn't about herself, what she wants, what she needs. You know, she can actually hold a conversation. And you find yourself having an engaging conversation with a woman and y'all laughing and she got jokes. She know how to make you laugh. And you like, okay, she got personality. Oh my God. Am I the only man who care about personality out here? A woman who knows how to hold a decent, funny, intellectual conversation? That, to me, takes that 5 up at least 2 notches. At least being able to have decent, entertaining, intellectual conversation. Okay? This 5 is starting to look more like a dime. If she got super conversation and it's just you just love talking to her, she keep creeping up. She keep creeping up. Okay? She keep creeping up. I'm telling you. Number 3, she carries herself with class and respect. She ain't no bust down. She ain't no Tatiana. She ain't no ratchet. She ain't twerking all over the girls in the club. Sometimes you see that stuff and you be like, it look cool, whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like it. When I go in a club or a lounge or something and I see girls dancing on girls, I feel like they doing that for attention, and I just turn my attention somewhere else because I'm like, it's old. It's played out. I don't care. I ain't gonna judge you. I ain't gonna go up to you and say nothing. I'm just not gonna even look at it. See, I'm not one of those dudes that need to hate on nobody. If it's something that I don't like, I just don't tune in. I'm not gonna always have a negative comment on it. I'm not a troll. I don't jump in comments and say, oh, I don't like this. If I don't like it, I just skip. And if I'm in the club and I see 2 chicks dancing on each other, I just look at the ones that ain't dancing on each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's my own personal. You ain't got to feel the same way, but this woman, she ain't in the club twerking. When she dances, she look better than her dance moves. She came up in there, she's like making sure ain't nothing popping out, ain't nothing's being seen that ain't supposed to be being seen. And you like, for me, a woman who knows how to dress properly to where things aren't out and sliding out, falling out, okay? It just keeps my curiosity alive. I'm like, I wonder what's behind all that. It keeps my attention personally. Like I said, this is my personal feelings on the matter. You know what I'm saying? But that 5 started looking like a dime because she just, it's attractive when a woman got class, when a woman got respect. I'm talking about the way she talking to people even. Like, you be with a dime piece and she be like, no, I said extra ice. And you be like, sorry about that. You find yourself apologizing for her. Hey, can you go up to the bar without her? You be like, y'all didn't put enough ice in here. Can you give me a whole nother cup of ice? You find yourself going out of your way to compensate for somebody's entitlement. But if you got a respectful woman, she'll be like, excuse me, can I have some more ice, please? Thank you so much. And you be like, okay, cool. I'm with somebody who know how to conduct themselves. Like, whew. It's refreshing. And if she looking average, she's starting to look a little bit better. On top of making me laugh, and then you got respect and class and everything, ain't nothing popping out and hanging out. You came from a 5 to like an 8. 8 is a new dime. I'm trying to tell you. Let's move on, man. Number 4, she takes accountability. Now, what does this look like? Because I'm keeping this a light subject right here. So it's not like we arguing and she like admitting to her wrongdoings. No, it's just she's self-aware. She's like, she can admit when she did something wrong, and she's like, I failed that test and I need to try harder. I should have done this. I made some mistakes. And talking to her is like talking to one of your friends. Because when you're talking to one of your homies and stuff like that, we can tell each other the truth. And a woman who takes accountability, you can tell because you can feel her transparency, and that's attractive to you because it makes you want to be transparent back, and she's more relatable. You know what I'm saying? You feel less like you're being judged, so you feel even more. You know, you're more likely to being more honest and transparent with a woman who takes accountability. She comes off humble, and that's somebody that you can talk to, and you like, yeah, I like her. And I'm going to tell you, man, let me know if y'all agree. Sometimes when a woman is like an average looking woman, but she got other attributes and values that surpass her looks, you start finding sexy things about weird stuff. You might say, I like her eyelashes. I like her chin. I like her elbow. I'm joking, but you just start finding other things about her sexy that you wouldn't even look at the dime piece for. And you just be like, maybe I'm by myself. I don't know. Let me know if you agree. Number 5, she doesn't need to have the last word. I tested my ex-girlfriend before I dumped her ass. This ain't the reason why I dumped her, but I felt like she liked to argue, and I wasn't entirely sure. So after a back and forth, I was like, "Hey, I don't want to do this no more." And she said, "Then don't do it no more." I said, "Okay." She said, "Okay, then." I said, "We're done, right? Are we?" I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yes." She said, "Thank you." I don't miss her at all. Okay. Like, I don't have the capacity for an extra headache like that. A woman who don't need to have the last word, she can be like, okay, all right. Moving on. Okay. Geez, let it go. I don't have no man want to be bothered with no woman who's trying to dominate over a man. Like, if a man is the more masculine to a feminine, masculine is above feminine. There's no argument there. Okay. Dominant is more over submissive. So if a woman call herself going back and forth with you and she trying to do this, if the man gotta be the big man and walk away, he probably don't want to come back. Women need to understand that. If he has to be the bigger man and walk away, he don't want to come back. That's unattractive. Y'all think that is making y'all look good, or I don't know. I really don't know why a woman will want to have the last word when she's talking to a man, but there's 0% of men on earth who like that. Even if he's passive aggressive and he's just tolerating your BS, he don't like it. So a woman who don't try to have the last word, this woman understands the anatomy, the balance, of masculine versus feminine, dominant versus submissiveness. And it's not, she's not thinking that she's equal to you and trying to, no. I'm not doing it. I'm not arguing with you. If you want to have the last word, I'm gonna let you have the last word. But guess what? That will be the last word. Like, you can't try to spark that conversation up again. No. I gave you the last word. You wanted it that bad, you can have it. I'm not talking about the last word today. That's the last word you ever gonna speak to me. I don't got no time for that. Period. Whew. Number 6, she cleans up nice. This woman, not cleaning up the house. This woman, she's smart. I'm about to give y'all, I'm about to tap into the average woman's game, okay? She looks average on purpose. She got that dress in the closet that she won't pull out until a special occasion. She got that weave she won't put on. She got that hat. She got that purse, that bag she won't wear. She got those shoes she won't wear until a special occasion. So you sitting there like, yeah, baby, we're going to go to the show. Okay. And then she come out and you be like, oh my God. Whew. My lady look good. Let me break something down for y'all. I gotta look good. I wake up like this. Y'all, I gotta wake up. We gonna get accustomed to seeing you look like that. And although we're not gonna complain, that's after you wake up like that 365 times, we gonna be like, okay. And then you wonder why men are looking at other women, because we see you like that every day. It's not like we saying that you don't look good no more and like we ain't thankful for it or whatever, but it's just like, it's like when you hear a new Eminem song. You know the dude is one of the tightest rappers alive. And then when you hear his new song, you're like, yep, he's still the tightest rapper alive. You don't feel like, woo! You don't do nothing. It's not like he changed anything. It's just a consistent sound. And it's still tight. Okay? The wow factor or the shock value isn't there. But this average looking woman who like to pop out on you, like Jack in the Box, and she came out looking like a stallion after she was looking still good though. She was looking above, hovering around average all week, year, month, whatever. And then she pop out and you like, ooh. I don't know how y'all feel, gentlemen, but that'll do it for me. A woman who know how to pop out. Because if a woman already look good every single day and she making sure she flawless every time we leave the house, she ain't finna be doing no popping out. Only thing she can do is take it off. But let's say that she a stripper and she takes it off for a living. What more could she do? I know they'd be disappointed to know this, but when you're trying to entertain a man, you got to add some variation. It got to be some change. And I ain't saying this so I say that a woman who try to keep up her look every day, she purposely try to dress down on you so she can pop out on you. Nah, it don't work like that. See, you got to be natural majority of the time. And then you got to pop out. You can't be looking good 5 days a week and then think you're going to take a break and then you're going to come back and then you're going to, that's popping out. That ain't popping out. That ain't how it works. How it works is it's more climatic. It's more like average. Boom. It's unpredictable. Okay? See, if you acknowledge average looking women, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Number 7, she doesn't need to be seen unless it's by you. Oh, that's attractive. I don't want no chick who got to post all on the gram every single day. I don't want no chick who is dressing hoochie to go out with her friends. I'm good. I want a chick that tries to impress me. I want to feel like I'm exclusively dating somebody. So this woman who isn't seeking extra validation and extra attention, I feel like my attention is enough for her. Versus feeling like don't matter how much attention I show her, it ain't enough because I ain't the rest of the guys at the club. How would you feel if you went to the club with your good looking chick and then this is your chick, you with her, right? And then all the guys in the club is paying attention to another chick and she's all of a sudden insecure because some other chick is getting attention, but you there with her. And you like, you worried about them liking her? You want that attention when you got mine? But this average looking chick, she's not attention seeking like that. She wants your attention. What she's doing it for you. That's when that 5 start looking like a dime. When you know it's for you. And you start appreciating it. You like, yo, this is mine though. Yeah, she fine, but she mine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't rocking with me, man. Number 8, she isn't trying to finesse you. Look, man. This woman ain't talking about take me on trips. This woman ain't talking about pay my bills. This woman ain't letting you, she ain't say, if you take this woman out on a date, if you pay that bill, she will leave a tip. Oh, modern women don't do that. No. But this average looking chick, I've been on a date one time with this woman. She was very impressive. We fell out over something stupid. But we went on a date with this woman and we had a good time. We was vibing, everything. She looked real good. And I went to go pay. And she called me. She said, Jerome. I said, what's that name? She gave me $15 and said, here goes a tip. And I was like, okay. She didn't know I like that. That's just how she get down. She was showing me, hey, this is us. We in this together. I like you. Her leaving the tip gave me validation. It was like, oh, she rocking with me. She like me. She's enjoying herself. When a woman sits there and she just eats the food, the bill come, she get to glancing off in the air. She'll never reach for her bag. She'll never reach for her purse. In the back of your head, you're like, okay. I'll tell you like this. That's a lack of class right there. Y'all want to talk about men not opening doors? You want to talk about men and not wanting to go 50-50 and all this little gibberish? If a woman don't leave the tip when you pay for the date, something ain't right. Something ain't right. But when a woman leave the tip, it feels better. You just know that you're not being finessed. Okay, you know that this woman isn't taking you for granted or trying to take advantage of you. She left a tip. That's classy. That's respectful. Okay, that's somebody who ain't trying to finesse you. Come on now, talk to him. Number 9, she actually has wisdom when she speaks. You know, when you talk to somebody who has a skewed sense of reality, they try to justify everything that don't make no sense. It's like they're trying to dodge accountability at all costs. And you notice that you can't really get anywhere with the conversation. You're just talking in circles. They don't understand where you're coming from. There's no logic. There's no empathy. And it's just like monotonous and you just want the conversation to be over. But when you are talking to somebody who has wisdom, they're listening to understand instead of listening to respond. So they have something intelligent to say in response to the things that you say. You find yourself actually learning from them, agreeing with them. And you even getting to a point where you being enlightened and you're like, I never considered that. They're the way they articulate themselves, it's like they got experience. And you like, that gives a woman more points. It ain't all about the looks. A woman get to talking intellectual and being able to maintain an intellectual, wise conversation. She get to looking real good. On top of her being able to make you laugh, and on top of her popping out on you, yeah. Look here, average looking women. If you are humble enough to say to yourself that you think you're an average looking woman, pop up on them. Excuse me, pop out on him. Go get a makeover or make yourself over or keep yourself looking average around them. Still looking good. Keep yourself clean and smelling good and all that stuff like that. But, you know, you looking average, whatever. If you get a date with him or y'all end up and you want to get his attention, pop out. Watch his mouth drop. Watch his mouth drop. And he gonna, from that day forward, he gonna look at you differently. He gonna be like, oh, I was sleeping on Shantae. Did you see how Shantae was looking? Whew. He ain't even thinking about hottie with the body. She do that every day. He like, yeah, but nah. I'm telling you, as a man, I'm telling you right now, a woman who pop out on you, that shock you, should have you rearranging your whole thought process. You be like, I was going to pick her, but she got things going. She got some stuff going, and I don't want to pass up on that. That might be what I actually need. I wouldn't lie to you. And number 10, lastly, she actually wants to please you without it being transactional. These women who talk about my P is this and I do it like that. He love it. He love me. He love this. He blah, blah. Okay. That's transactional. She like, you got to pay for it. Nah, this woman over here, she like, you getting all, whew, let me stay out that. You getting all the same treats, but you feel your energy being reciprocated. You like, oh, you trying to give me what I'm giving you? It's a fair exchange, not a robbery. That'll have you looking at that 5 like she a dime. Now, the only exception to this video right here is if you one of them dudes who just has to get a woman based on her aesthetics. No, man, I can't agree with that, man. She got to have the BBL and the fake boob. If it's to each their own, brother. I'm just saying, when that 5 start looking like a dime, this is what happened. This is what you notice. She know how to pop out on you. She know how to get your attention when she like, oh, you ignoring me? Okay. She got values that she keep tucked. I'm gonna give you one last example of this. It's not even it's kind of pertaining to her, but it's not. I have a twin brother. You wouldn't know that unless I told you. One summer, me and my brother scraped up all our change. We was hustling and we getting some money so we can buy some school clothes. Back in high school, you had to wear the fly clothes. If you was popular, you had to be wearing some name brand. Jordans, Nikes. You had to be looking fly, okay? My mom, she wasn't that type of mother that spoiled us with Jordans and stuff. She'd be like, you want that? You go get a job and get it on your own. And all she did was bred us with ambition. So I don't have nothing negative to say about the way my mama raised me. But me and my brother, we saved up and we went to the mall and bought all of our clothes for school year. Me and my brother was ironing our clothes, and I had this bright idea. I said, hey, how about we wear last year's clothes for the first couple of months of school? Let everybody else wear their clothes fresh. And then once we start realizing that they wearing the same stuff, we pop out. We did that. 2-3 months into the school year, we started wearing the clothes we been had. And you know what happened? Even though people were seeing us since day one, they started saying, are you the new guy? Are you guys the new kids? And we was like, my brother looked at me and I looked at my brother and we laughed. We knew what had happened. And we was kids doing this. So we were advanced with this way of thinking. Because we knew everybody's only gonna be looking at you and giving you attention because what you got on. So we said, okay, we not gonna wear nothing. We're gonna wear last year's clothes. And didn't nobody look at us, didn't nobody hover around us. And when we started busting out the new gear, when we popped out, we was the stars all of a sudden. That's some free game for you right there. If you like this video, if it's resonated with you, please give me a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're new to my channel, this boy right here, my name is Jerome, and this has been another episode of Per Word. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all evening. Until next time, 2 fingers, y'all.